जमले ते म्हणजे तुमकां सगळ्यांक खबरच आसा की आमी फाटले फावट विजिटाक येयल्ले, तशेंच तुमच्या कडल्यान फोटोग्राफ्स घेतलेले आनी आमचे प्रोजेक्टचे जे डिटेल्स आहा. प्रोजेक्ट म्हणजे आमचो प्रमोशन ऑफ इम्प्रूव इंडिजिनस बॅकयार्ड पोल्ट्री थ्रू सायंटिफीक इंटरवेंशन फॉर सस्टेनेबल पोल्ट्री प्रोडक्शन एंड लायवलीहूड सेक्युरिटी इन गोवा. तेजे बेनिफिट्स तुमकां ऑलरेडी सांगलेले आसा की आमी 50 फार्मर्स बार्देजांतल्यान सिलेक्ट करतले, जे दिसतले आमकां केपेबल आसा की पोल्ट्री फुडें चलोवंक शकता आनी तेंच्या कडेन ऑलरेडी शेड्स ऑर आनी कितें प्रोविजन आहा बर्ड्स दवरपाक. सो आमकां प्रत्येक 50 फार्मराक आमी 25 बर्ड्स दितले. तशेंच तेंच्या वांगडा चीक फीड आसतले, फिडरर आनी वॉटरर आसतले आनी ब्रुडिंगाक लागून तेंकां आमी बल्ब दितले. सो आयज आमकां आमचे सायंटिस्ट लाभल्या, डॉक्टर सिरीश सर, तशेंच डॉक्टर निवेदिता मॅडम आनी हांव, तशेंच आमचे PMC मेंबर विठ्ठल नायक, तशेंच ह्या फार्माचे ओनर, तेंच्या लागीं मागता की तेंच्यांनी फुडें येवन बसका घेवची. तशेंच PMC मेंबर आनी एक आमकां लाभल्या ती म्हणजे एलिजा मॅडम, तेंच्या लागीं मागता की तेंच्यांनी येवन फुडें बसका घेवची. हांव फुडें सिरीश सरा लागीं मागता की ते तुमकां फुडें इंट्रोड्यूस तशेंच फुडें गायड करतले.
So, and welcome all of you for this training cum demonstration program. This is organized by our ICR Central Coastal Agriculture Research Institute, which is in Ela Old Goa. So we are working in collaboration with NABARD. For this particular project, NABARD is funding us. So in that, the details will be elaborated by Dr. Nivedita. And actually, you might be knowing what we are going to do in this project. So here we are distributing the chicks, then giving you the facilities for feeding, watering and other things. So the main motto of this project is to promote the backyard poultry farming. As we know that in Goa actually there is a lot of demand for meat and egg, chicken and eggs. So, and there is a lot of space also, means particularly in the backyard there is no problem of rearing backyard poultries. And there are particular breeds, like we are having Srinidhi and Gramapriya breeds that are dual purpose breeds. So they can be reared for meat as well as for egg purpose. So they are good in egg laying as well as their meat quality is very nice. So that's why if anybody rear these poultry birds, these breeds, particular breeds, so these breeds, they are very much profitable. And for this we will provide all the help, all the support to you regarding the how to rear, how to give feed, how to give vaccination, all the aspects, all the health aspects, nutrition aspects, all these aspects we will demonstrate all of this in our training programs. So this is, I think, our first meeting interaction. So we will be organizing such programs at our institute also, at your field also. So in that you come to know that what are the scientific methods of rearing the birds. And there are many small things. That means if you are having chicken or poultry, so that these particular things everybody should know. What are the science behind this? Means what are the scientific methods? So for this we will provide you all guidance. And like in vaccination also, there are particular diseases which are very much important, particularly within 1 month of the poultry, 1 month of age. So from the first day onwards we need to give vaccinations so as to prevent the disease, how to manage the area of the poultry birds, how to keep it clean, which disinfectant to use. That is also important, since these poultry birds are also very much susceptible to diseases, particularly when there is any unhygienic conditions in the farm. So that is mainly important to keep the area hygienic, so that diseases won't spread. And you know that in poultry, if there is one disease occurrence, many birds used to suffer and there will be huge mortality. So to prevent that, there are some measures. So all these things we will be covering in our training programs. And regarding this details about the training and demonstration, and about this project also. Dr. Nimedita, she will be guiding you. And with these words, I thank you all for coming in large numbers and providing your valuable time. Thank you.
So in this project, we are in collaboration with NABARD. So this project, as you see the name, promotion of improved indigenous backyard poultry. So if anybody of you can tell what birds you are having rearing in your field, then it will be nice. Any of you? Yes, sir.
Having Manila ducks, Peking ducks, geese, and this is poultry birds, is hatched.
Yeah, very nice. So sir is having mostly ducks. So when we say poultry, it comprises everything like your chicken, turkey, duck, hen, geese, even emu and ostrich, the flightless birds also. So in backyard poultry also different varieties are there. Most of the farmers of your taluka, they have procured birds from us, and we have our team has visited them, and we have interacted with most of the people. So we know your what is the status now. And status means about backyard poultry farming. I'm telling how many birds presently you are having, what are the constraints or problems you are facing, how you can improve your farm, what is the plan to breed them and go for the next generation, and how to do that. So all this we will be also guiding with you. So in the initially of the project, we will be giving after our interaction, you will also have to give your introduction to me, so that I will know how many birds you are having and what is your aim and interest, what are the problems you are facing. After that, we will be supporting you with our backyard dual purpose variety. Many varieties are there: Srinidhi, Grampriya, Banaraja, and many other name like Kari from Kari Devendra, Kari Bro Dhanaraja, and Kari Nirvik are there. So many of the farmers, they know the names. So as per your need, like some people prefer layers for eggs, some people prefer for broilers, and some goes for dual purpose for both meat and egg. So what is your need and what you want, how many area you have. So in basis of that, first we'll go for 25 birds. We'll be giving you 25 birds free of cost in this project. Then feed also, chick feed initially we'll give you. After that, when they will be accustomed to the field, they can freely range also. That is called scavenging system of rearing. What are the feed available, like insects, fallen grains, different leaves, they will consume that. And how to supplement that feed so that they will not get nutritionally deficient. That also we have given you in that folder. It is very well written, very extensively written in detail. So when you will go through, you can understand what are the feeds available near you, how much you give them. Those people who have attended our training session before, some old people, I think all are new people except Vithalji we know, because he's our key person to contact all of you. We thank you, Vithalji, for providing the venue and arranging the program. And Madam Eliza also, she has started from bit, and now she's growing, and she will also explain her journey with us. And so we will love to know your journey also, how you will start and you'll go. You can read that in detail and you can discuss with us. For the farmers who are having duck, we have prepared one duck folder also. So it will be beneficial for you, sir. Then we will be glad if it can help you anyway. So for others also, some people will be having Japanese quail or other turkey and all. If you know about that also, we will discuss. So in this project, we will give you feed and how to formulate your own feed. So that feed is the major cost in poultry production. If your cost of the production suppose 10 rupees, 8 rupees is because of feed only. So if you know how to formulate your own feed using locally available ingredients, then you can save the cost of production. Next thing is told about diseases and their prevention. Mostly vaccination schedule and biosecurity. If you know that, you can keep the diseases at bay. Means diseases will not enter your premises. If you go for disinfection, vaccination, then your immune system is strong. Means your fort is strong. Then no disease and other agents will attack. So because if the disease comes, it spreads very fast, as you know. So dosing starts means all the flock go. So it's better. Prevention is always better than cure. That is second thing. Then third thing is you have to when you are going for we're giving 25 birds, you have to grow for the next generation. And so it's not like you caught and eat it. It finishes there. It's not like that. We'll be hand-holding you so that you can start your journey with us till they get parents. You can go for incubation and hatching also. Incubation hatching folder was there, na? And we can distribute them. Huh? come, koi baat nahi. Those who are, because not all people will be going for own natural incubation, na? Like from hatching your eggs to chick. So those who are getting fertile eggs, they can hatch through natural incubation, or they can send to us. We have the facility, hatchery facility. People are utilizing it. They're giving the well stored eggs. How you will store the fertile eggs, how you can come to us, transportation, then you can get your chicks hatched, and that also you can take. That is only for each hatched chicks we take very nominal charges like 4 rupees. So that way also we can help you, so that you can get the next generation. No need to buy from the hatcherer or other agents giving like 30-40 rupees now. You can take the chicks also through our hatchery practices.
That time how many chicks we have to give?
That
How
is
many eggs?
as per your choice, sir. How many eggs you want to give, you can give. But eggs should be clean. It should be properly stored and transported. That is also written in that literature. So if you go through it, you can find out the ways to do. Because not all eggs will be fertile. One farmer, what he did, he sent some 30 eggs to us and nothing hatched. So he told why it is not hatching, means we have to break open and see. We see that all are infertile. So we inquire them what is happening. Now he is all having female bats. He is not having male. Then how, if your egg is not fertile, no one can hatch and give you a chick. So proper male and female ratio should be there. That is called mating strategy. Like for one male, how many females should be there? 7-8 females should be there at least for dual purpose birds. For your dogs, one male, 4 female is there. That ratio is there. So if you know these things, like it is also a common, it's what to say, it's common sense. If male, female will be putting together, only you can get your hatched eggs. So that way, if any doubt also, you can discuss with us. So we will discuss the breeding strategy and how you will get your next generation. Till you reach your next generation, we will be seeing what improvement you are having. Means before doing this project and after doing this project, what is the benefit to you? What you have gained through backyard poultry? Your socio-economic condition also, your nutritional condition. If you are before having some 3 eggs you are eating, now you will be having with your backyard poultry, you will eat your own eggs. So how it has given you nutritional security and how it have impacted your health also. All these parameters will be, our team will come and they will help you also in your problems. And after that also you have to help us. And how you got benefited through this project. Because we have to show that. Snapchat is a bank, so they will see what happened to our money. It's a funding agency. So you have to cooperate with us. Then again, I would request you, please introduce yourself so that we will know about you also. What is the beautiful thing in Goa I see, it is a very viable market. None of my farmers face marketing problem. We have a coastal poultry group. So those who are having WhatsApp number also, you can be attached with this group. In that also you can share your views and what you want to sell also. And I think marketing is not at all a problem here. Everything got sold here. So that also you have to see in my area, what is the preference of the people, where I can sell that. Means if I am producing...
Ducks, I'm talking about ducks.
Sale
of ducks is a little bit...
Sale of dogs or sale of...
ducks.
Ducks.
And ducks eggs also.
Duck eggs, what happens, sir? From our farm, the Honorable Governor also takes eggs and birds from us. And there is some section of people who loves to have duck meat and eggs. So you have to be in connection with that like-minded group. Because you cannot sell a duck egg to a chicken lover. You have to help yourself. That marketing you have to see. John is also having a duck farm. You can share your points. So I request all of you, please introduce yourself. Then before that, we would love to listen from Vittalji also. And I welcome you, Vittalji. Please have few words. Then...
विठ्ठल नायक, प्रेसिडेंट फार्मर्स क्लब ऑफ नाशनला. गेली 9 वर्सां आमी सातत्यान फार्मरांक लागून कितें ना कितें प्रोग्राम दवरता वर्साच्या वर्सा. आनी ह्याच म्हयन्याचे 12 आनी 13 तारखेर आमी 2 दिसाचो प्रोग्राम दवरलेलो. तितून आसलो एक जे आमचे दायज म्हणजे आमी चालू केल्लें, जे आदले आमचे जे कितें आसा तें आमी स्टोर करपाचें. आनी जे स्कुलाच्या भुरग्यांक लागून जे ट्रेनींग दवरलेलें आमी, आनी तशेंच क्रॉप कोड तांकां दाखयल्लो. आनी तेच्या भायर तांकां जे सीड्स खंय रेडी करप हें तांकां दाखयल्लें. आनी हें करता आसतना हांव आमच्या डॉक्टर अनेकताक मेळ्ळो आनी तांकां सांगलेलें की अशे अशे प्रोग्राम आमी सकयल दवरता, आमचे कडेन पेंडल बी अवेलेबल आसा. तर तेणें डायरेक्टली म्हाका दिसता काल तांकां आमच्या ICR आनी नाबार्ड हांकां तेणी कॉन्टेक्ट केलो आनी जो प्रोग्राम जो आसा आमचो हल्दोनचो तो हांगासरूच दवरपाक जाय आमच्या फार्माचेर. ताका लागून हांव वेलकम म्हणटा ICRचे आनी नाबार्डाक. की तेंच्यांनी म्हाका ऑल्सो मेंबरूय म्हणजे तेंचो अपॉयंट केला आनी फाटीच म्हाका दिसता एक 8 तारखेर फाटली फर्स्ट मिटींग आमची जाल्या आनी तेन्ना तेंच्यांनी सांगलेलें की एक प्रोग्राम घेवया म्हणून पूण केन्ना तो कन्फर्म नासलो. तो काल तेंच्यांनी म्हाका 7 सुमार सांजचो कॉल केला आनी सांगलो की फाल्यां सकाळीं दवरया. हांवें म्हटलें बरें ओके. कित्याक आमी आमचें काम करपाचें आहा म्हणून आमी सगळे पड्डे बिड्डे सोडयल्ले. तो माटोय काडलेलो आनी थोडें म्हाका काम वाडलेलें आसा आमचें. कित्याक तर फाटीं आमी पळयलो की क्रावड आमचो खूब जाता आनी जागो आमचो पावना. तेका लागून आमी माटो बिटो काडलेलो पूण तरी आसतना हांवें सकाळी फुडें एक पड्डो बिड्डो बांदून मातशें कितें केलें. आनी आयज जे आमचे पोल्ट्री फार्मिंगाचेर जो प्रोग्राम दवरलेलो आसा म्हाका दिसता खरेंच खुबसो बरो एक प्रोग्राम आसा. कित्याक आमी पळयता की जी सगळें जी आमी चिकन जे ब्रॉयलर आनी जी तांतयां येता ती आमकां भायली खंयची तरी जी आमची खंय तरी इंजेक्शनाचेर रेडी केल्ली आसता आनी ती जर आमी खंय तरी आयज हांगासर आमी जर शेतकारांनी मेळोन आनी जे आमचे बरे काम करपी तेंच्यांनी जर आमी घरा कडेन आमचे पोल्ट्री घालून जर गांवठी हें केलें जाल्यार म्हाका दिसता हेल्थाकूय आमकां खूब बरें जातलें आनी प्रॉफिटेबल आसा. कित्याक म्हाजे कडेन जर कोंबड्यो आसात 16 कोंबड्यो आसा म्हाजे कडेन, 2 कोंबे आसा आनी म्हाका डिमांड तांतयांक खूब आहा. कित्याक तांतयां तर म्हाजी उरात ना की येयल्ले फावट जाल्यार रेडी आसा परत विचारतात आनी मार्केटूय बरें आसा तेका. आनी तेका लागून म्हाका दिसता एक खूब बरो प्रोग्राम जे नाबार्ड आनी आयसरान मेळोन दवरलेलो आसा आमकां लागून. आनी म्हाका दिसता हो आमी खंय तरी एक फायदो घेवपाची गरज आसा. आनी म्हाका दिसता सगळे फार्मर आमचे जे आसा आनी ते बरे भाशेन हेचो फायदो घेतलो आनी बरें आमी आमचे फुडले बिजनसूय वाडोवपाक जे आमचे नेबरांक जे स्टेटिक्स आमी दिवंक शकतले. आनी आमी चिंतलां की जर तर कोणाक प्रॉब्लम आसतलो ते सेल करपाक बी जाल्यार आमी फुडल्या म्हयन्याचे फर्स्ट विकाक हांगासर आमचो आमी कावंटर चालू करपाचो आसा. तो डेली आमचे आसतले जितून आसतले फक्त गांवठी तांतयां, भाजी गांवठी आनी फ्रुट्स जी गांवठी आसता पळय ती भायले आमी कांयच घेवचे ना. हांगासर जे घरा कडेन कोण पळय आमचे जे स्वीट सुद्दां रेडी करता जाल्यार तेंचे आमी घेवन हांगासर विकपाचें आमी अरेंजमेंट केल्लो आसा. फुडल्या म्हयन्याचे जर करून म्हाका दिसता 5 ते 6 तारखेर आमचो कावंटर चालू जातलो. आनी अशें आमी चिंतलां की तेच्या भायर आनीक भुरग्यांक इस्कॉलाच्या एक 15-15 दिसांनी हाडपाचें तांकां ट्रेनींग दिवप. आतां हांव जेजोफा कडेन उलयतालो, आमचो जेजोफ हेरल्डाचो मिडिया पर्सन आहा तेजे कडेन की तुजो म्हाका सपोर्ट जाय म्हणून की भुरग्यांक हाडप आनी जी सीड आमी कशी स्टोर करप गांवठी जी हायब्रीड हाडिनासतना आनी ती सीड कशी स्टोर करप मागीर जे माती आमी कशी तयार करप आनी जें उदक आसतलें तें कशें उदक आमी जें म्हणजे आयज आमी सगळ्याक पळयता की उदकाचो खूब प्रॉब्लम जाल्लो आसा जी गार्बेजीक लागून तें खंय तरी क्लीन हें करून सांबाळपाक लागून ते हांव जोजफा कडेन उलयतालो. तेचेर आमी फुडल्या म्हयन्यान परत आनी एक प्रोग्राम दवरपाचो. फाटीं आमचे 2 बरे व्हडले इव्हेंट जाल्ले आसा जे आमकां नाबार्ड आनी गोवा ट्युरिजम त्या भायर आर्ट एंड कल्चरान आमकां खूब सपोर्ट केल्लो आसा त्या प्रोग्रामाक लागून. आनी हे म्हाका दिसता फुडलो प्रोग्राम सुद्दां जातलो तो आमकां नाबार्ड हेल्प करतले हे प्रोग्रामाक लागून. तेका लागून हांव तांकां चडांत चड देव बरें करूं म्हणटा एक केला आनी हांव म्हजे 2 उतर चडून देव बरें करूं म्हणटा.
Mrs. Eliza, she will share her experience in poultry journey and how we have interacted with her, how she started her farm and her problems and how she is handling them. So.
Thank you, Dr. Nivedita. Good morning, everyone. I am Eliza D'Souza. I am a poultry farmer from Thevim. When I started my poultry journey, I had no experience at all, and this is the first time I'm speaking to such a big crowd. So I had brought birds. I bought my first batch of birds of around 100 birds from Dr. Nivedita, and then I bought a second batch of 146. By the grace of God and by the help of Dr. Nivedita and Atasha, who is now not here in ICARE, they have been a great support for us. They have helped us a lot in managing my business regarding diseases or vaccines, or it might be medicines, or how to take care of them, or how to maintain the poultry farm. Right now I have 44 birds, 47 birds of Grand Priya and 1 Srinidhi, and 7 guinea fowls. and we have a very good demand for eggs. Now, before starting this, we were doubtful like whether our business would go on, it would be a success, or whether it would be a loss. But as we started doing our marketing through WhatsApp, we put banners around, we passed around word that we are selling local eggs, and we got a very good demand from people. Like right now I'm getting around 20 eggs. Within 2 days, all our eggs are getting sold. There is a lot of demand, and I would like to encourage you all also, those who are not in poultry among here. So please take our backyard poultry. It is a very good business opportunity, even for good nutrition. The eggs provide good nutrition for your family also. Plus, it is a good business also. I will also like to thank Dr. Nibidita, Atasha, and now Siddesh for their support, guidance, and for clearing doubts and for promoting backyard poultry. Especially Dr. Nibidita, because whenever I would message her on WhatsApp, she would be ever ready to answer my question regarding if any bird is sick or why the egg count is going down, and whatever, any question she would answer me very fast and quickly. Thank you, Dr. Nibidita, for your support. And regarding the problems that I am facing are, one thing is that I want to prepare my own feed. So if you all could guide us about the ingredients, how to go about it, and so that it will be helpful for all of us doing backyard poultry. And also the count of eggs goes down in the rainy season. I wanted to know if the climatic conditions, do they affect the egg count? Because especially in the rainy season, we have noticed that from around 15 to 20 days eggs that I used to get normally, I started getting around 5 eggs per day, 1 egg per day. So that is the problem I'm facing, and the feed.
In training programs, actually we saw how to calculate, because it is Excel based. So we put how many 50% should we match the carbohydrate source. It is written also there what our food consists of: carbohydrate, protein, then some fiber thing, then vitamins, minerals. That is, and salt. And salt is 0.5%. And most important ingredient I did not tell, that is water. Okay. So salt is only 0.5%. Another 2% is vitamin and mineral premix. We have to mix it. That we have to get from either natural sources, like our some friends, they buy that seashell. Seashell they get from the seashore. They clean it nicely, chandra, and crush it. Little particles. So they add as calcium and phosphorus source. Otherwise, some people, those are having large farms, they give some calcium phosphorus source. That is required for the egg. Next thing is fiber. Fiber means bran thing they give. Rice bran, wheat bran, de-oiled, different brands are there. And some people for carbohydrate, they give broken rice and maize and other kinds of ragi, other kinds what is available. And then for protein, some people they give soybean meal, sunflower, safflower, and non-animal protein sources like fish meal, slaughterhouse byproduct. Even that egg cell also they dry and give. That is also good source of protein as well as calcium phosphorus. So everything is written there. Means carbohydrates should be 50 to 60%, protein should be 20 to 30%, fiber it is can add up to 15 to 20%. Then that is vitamin premix 2%, and salt 0.5%. Everything together should be 100. So that if you know all this, you can add simple also. If you can more specialized formula, then you can go for the feed formulations. That it is. And next thing is rainy season. Egg production, it is a complex phenomenon. Egg production ke liye, when our body also, first it will go for maintenance, then for immunity, then for production. So egg production ke liye photo periods, sunlight is also very important. It will come fall in the eyes, then it will go vary, then hormone production, then egg will come up. The egg is also it's a 100% biological available protein. All other protein sources, what you see, that is compared to the egg. That if egg is having 100%, this protein source is 90, this is 80, that is rated. So that is a lot of ingredients also required. If your nutrition is good, that is balanced, then egg will also come. And the rainy season means a lot of, it carries monsoon, lot of problems and disease challenges comes. And lighting also affects the, photo period also affects the egg production. So we have to take care of this because day sunlight hours reduced. So we have to become very careful during that particular season. We have to give the bats vaccination also. Initial period we give vaccines. When they get adults, we forget. But we have to give the booster doses of every vaccine. Then their immunity is checked. And we have to see how the condition of the housing is. They should not feel very cold. The management also have to be taken care. So if the bat is comfortable, then they will lay good amount of eggs. So now it is turn of your farmers. And some are very seasoned farmers, so you know them through the groups and all. Some are very new faces. So you'd love to listen from you. So please introduce yourself and about your farm. How much to include? Suppose molasses is a thing, I have to include my feed. I cannot give up to 10%. Some of the plants also, plant source I have done, how much to give. And why I have to give like some 10%, some 20%, like your kokum or coconut, it can be added up to 5%. Because if you add more percentage, fermentation will be there. It will affect the feed quality. And one more important thing in rainy season, that fungus also affect the feed. So if you will see, you will not know. The growth will be there, the toxin will be there, mycotoxin. If you give them the feed, bird won't die, but it will affect the performance. Performance and the egg production will decrease. So that is also important. Nice question. Inclusion means how much to include? Like maize, if I will give 100% maize, then my bird will be devoid of protein and vitamins. So maize should be given up to 50 to 60% inclusion level. Thank you.
60% of the food, total food.
Yeah, 50 to 60% carbohydrate. Not only maize, you can give maize, broken rice, all carbohydrate sources. So if you'll go through, you can formulate your own feed. You'll have an idea what to give. Yeah.
Then can you tell me about the Godrej feed? Is it complete?
Commercial, these are called commercial feeds.
Yeah.
Any company feed, you can ask them that what you are preparing. So you can get.
Bags they have written how much
Is it complete?
carbohydrate, protein, what is the percentage?
That will be. They will not give the formula, sir. Like we are discussing here, na. Basing on the formula only, they will prepare. Like for chicks, for layers, different protein percentage will there.
Yeah.
They won't give you the formula. But this is the same thing only they are also using. That they're making it pelleting or a mass form. Different forms it will come. So if someone having pellet machine, you can put all these ingredients to make a pellet also. Pellet means no feed wastage will be there. So that is a commercial feed. That is supposed to be balanced. Actually, it varies from different regions. So I will not tell a standard rate. I will listen from you how much you are selling and in what region you are selling. But you all of you are from Badass Taluka, na?
Yeah.
So we will have an idea of your taluka.
किती आताची रेट किती आहे?
सांगते
हय.
170.
आता आम्ही तुमकां दिन जाल्यार
आम्ही 170 निघता
विकता.
Chicken eggs, na?
एक्स
There's lot of.
आम्ही आमची घेतले म्हणटा न्ही.
होय
किती रेटी घेतले?
फायनल करूया न्ही
Okay.
आमचा चड फायदा नाका लावपाक.
My name is Savio Figueiredo. I'm a community pharmacist in Aldona. And I'm going to use this opportunity also to put forward one important point that is to me, is the use of antibiotics in poultry. This is becoming a big problem, and now if you read the newspaper, this antibiotic resistance is taking place. We are telling doctors to write down why they are giving the antibiotics. You must have read. Pharmacies, we are not allowed to sell antibiotics without a prescription. But I have noticed that one thing is people are giving the antibiotics to the birds at just like anything. Some people are giving chloramphenicol powder in their daily feed. They are giving cephalexin, they are giving all sorts of antibiotics to the birds. Now actually if you are giving antibiotics to the birds, you have to not use the eggs for a certain amount of days. So all this no one knows. Everyone is just giving, and what is going to happen in future is you're going to pollute the ground levels with a lot of antibiotics, and you are going to pollute people, and the antibiotics will not have any effect in them. So my request is to use this opportunity to tell the people, please do not use antibiotics. So what is the solution? The solution for this is vaccination. Now the vaccination has to be done, and the problem with vaccination is that all vaccines are multi-dose, minimum of 50 to 100. So I have a small thing, mine is not a commercial farm, mine is part of my entire independent living concept of solar panels, water harvesting, and the whole bees and everything. I have around now, I started with 16, I have now 12 chickens. Till date I've got around 1,500 eggs, not commercial, we use them, and distribute them among the family. But this is when I want to give a vaccine, that is a problem. How do I give the vaccine? If I have to buy the dose of 50 minimum that you get in the market or 200, how do I distribute? What do I do with the balance? I have to burn them. So Dr. Mandrekar here, and he's a very, very helpful person. If we could work out for the people, farmers of Aldona, that you could buy a multi-dose and then he would visit probably, or he could give a smaller packet, and most of them have to put in the eyes, I think, no? So you could give that, and so we could avoid disease in our chickens by using vaccines and not by using antibiotics.
We'll take a
So
class.
please take care of this, and not only in
Class on that.
Aldona, but all over Goa. Please advise people not to use antibiotics without use.
Thank you very much for raising this very important aspect for not only poultry farming but all the livestock farming. Because in cattle also, if we are using antibiotics and then taking the milk out, that milk is having traces of antibiotics. So that is not the thing with the poultry, but with all the other animals. Whenever we are using antibiotics, so what it causes resistance. So among those who are consuming, like we are consuming the milk having the traces of antibiotic, so that will cause particular resistance of bacteria to particular that antibiotic. So for that, actually, there is a particular dose. The doctor also prescribe a dose. Like for 5 days you need to get have this antibiotic, and people should follow that dose, because many times what happens if your doctor gives antibiotic for 5 days, then many times people, when they are feeling good, after 2 days or 3 days, they used to stop taking the antibiotic. They are not taking the complete course. So that make the opportunity of the bacteria to develop resistance, because they are not completely killed. They got exposure to antibiotic, but they have their own mechanism of immunity. So they used to develop this resistance. And so to stop coming that antibiotic resistance in our food chain, we judiciously need to use antibiotics. Like our poultry farmers also need to use judiciously, in the proper dose. Unnecessary using of antibiotic, it must be strictly avoided. Like in commercial farming also, I think for particular disease only they are using antibiotics. And I think in backyard poultry, there is no need to give any antibiotic. So that also you can promote, like we are not using any antibiotic for our poultry and for production of eggs like that.
Phytogenic products that were.
So instead of antibiotics, you can use phytogenic feed additives. We have standardized some phytogenic feed additives that are very much good for immunity, developing immunity. So when we are feeding that phytogenic feed additives, there are particular tree leaves and some herbs. So when we are using combination of that, so it will develop the immunity of the birds. So after developing, if they develop immunity, then disease resistance will be there. So there is no need to give any antibiotic to the birds. So that also you can promote, that we are feeding herbal feed additives to our poultry that will add value to your product, value to your eggs and chicken like that.
So, but where will you get these phytogenic nutrients?
Sir, about this phytogenic nutrients, we'll do one thing. Actually, my institute research is on this phytogenic feed additives. So we are adding simply, those are perennially available ingredients like black tulsi, your kalmeg, your the chekur manish, then moringa, then rhizome based turmeric, ginger, alpinia. So we have fed to the backyard poultry, and we have seen their effect in different, like their performance, their immunity, then their other studies also we are going to do. So we'll see the gene expression also, how it is regulating it. So all these simple ingredients that are easily available with you, that we can make in different percentage we are giving in different stages. So presently we have seen that 2% also of this, if we are adding in feed, instead of that you are telling some people are giving antibiotics. So we simply give this, these are called phytogenic, herbal feed additives. So we added in the feed and we see good performance. Now we are going to see its efficacy against antibiotics, like those group in antibiotic and those group in herbal feed additives. So we will standardize it, how much to be given. And for your farmers field also, that is we are doing in our research farm. So in farmer field also, we'll do one thing, our 50 beneficiary will select, those who will get all the inputs from us. In that also, I will give to some 25 farmers herbal feed additives, and other one will not give anything. So that we will see what is the effect. Then and coming to your vaccination point, since sir you told you have a community farming center, so why don't you all forming a community can get the vaccine and you use among yourselves? Because when you start your batch, we'll give you some people together. You'll get the chick stage. Suppose today I give you some 25 farmers, all 25 chicks. So you all buy of vaccines, like vaccine is given 7 days, then 14 days, then 28 days, against few important diseases. If you given against ranichet disease, then gumboro disease, and another disease is fowl pox. The 3 vaccine you give, then most of the disease is avoided. So you all purchase the same vial, why to born and all. You use among themselves. You see ki this much is required. Then you purchase as per that requirement only. So that is the issue of your cooperation and your time. So you come up with a time, you involve yourself. So that is missing. That you will do, vaccine problem will be gone.
No, we don't have a group as of now, but I think now based on these people who are coming here, we can form this community group for.
Yeah, we have already made you.
I think
Already farmers of birthdays, sir, we have made a WhatsApp group.
That we have made yesterday, ma'am.
No, because we have meet today, so you can
So
do
now,
that.
Now using this group, now we can start this, and with Dr.
Yeah.
Adikan Madrekar, with his help, we can.
He is there. He was working in ICR only, so he is a good worker and he will. Is a very good human being also, so he will help.
still people they are not that much aware that this antibiotic resistance it will going to cause very good like corona. It will be causing havoc in the near future, because many times when suddenly all antibiotics they used to stop working, then what you are going to have to fight the infection. So from now onwards we have to act on this.
Because the end user is humans only. You will eat the eggs and meat. So if you will not go for the withdrawal period, some antibiotics given means you cannot sell the product up to 7 days. Some period will be there. So you also follow that and you also know that. Or else like if humans get that problem means it will spread among ourselves also. So it is everyone's problem. So everyone need to be aware.
I'm Mervin Fernandez. I'm from Corona, Aldona, and we have started a poultry, a farm actually. That's called Lilwin Eco Agri Farm. And in our farm we have poultry, that is hens and chickens, and we have geese, ducks, Manila ducks, Peking ducks, and also we have about 8 goats, and we have a coconut plantation plus a mango plantation, and also vegetable cultivation, which we do on an organic basis. All our cultivation and feeds and everything are purely organic. We don't use any chemicals or any additives or anything. Everything is organic, and we are doing quite okay. Only in the recent our egg production has fallen down, probably because the boards are old. They are more than 2 years old. So we are now in the process of replacing those. That's why I applied. So we are in the process of replacing. We already got 50 birds. Now we want another 25, another 50 at least more. So we have already culled some birds. We have culled.
Any particular breed you are having?
Vanaraj. We are having Vanaraj breed, and it's doing quite fine. And we have a demand for our eggs. In fact, we have a very big demand for eggs. We can't cope. In fact, we don't get eggs for ourselves sometimes. We can just produce and give it to that marketing. Distribution can be done. Of course, a certain percentage can be taken. Of course, they need to be also paid. Free service cannot be expected. So this is what when I asked for marketing, this is what I expected. Eggs is not a problem, but the chickens are a problem. Hens are a problem.
My name is John. I guess everyone knows me this thing.
He's our old farmer. So he's young.
I have poultry breeds like Giriraj, Vanraj, Kadaknath.
Took stingless beans from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah. Plus I have silkies, then turkeys, guinea fowl, quails. Ducks are Peking ducks, Muscovy or Manila ducks basically, and Indian runners also basically. Earlier I used to face a problem of the birds dying when I had only like 10 to 15 birds. So that was like a challenge initially, because after one bird all the birds used to die subsequently. Then when I used to take him to the vet, and basically earlier like we used to treat them with herbal like some garlic, onion and all that stuff basically. But there are certain diseases like Newcastle and all, wherein the bird gets paralyzed, wherein there's no solution to that. So the vaccination thing became a very important thing. So when I used to take it to the vet, like I used to see how it is injected, whether it's subcut within under the skin or intramuscular, and then the eye drop, this thing basically. So I learned the vaccination schedule also, which is the most important thing to be a successful poultry farmer. Vaccination is an important thing. Otherwise, if one bird dies, all your birds will start dying basically. With regards to the feed, also ready-made feed heads to majority of the cost, as ma'am was saying. So we can use whatever is available in nature basically, and use some premixes like lysine is important, sodium chloride also is important basically, and certain vitamins and amino acids which are important for the feed, for the essential growth of the bird. Also, like as I heard ma'am saying about this thing, reduction in the eggs during the rainy season. It could be, as ma'am said, like it's for the sunlight, but there are certain vitamins and minerals like Vimeral and all, which has a concentration of vitamin D of certain units. So that will replicate the sunlight basically, even if there's no sunlight. So that will help to synthesize the vitamin D basically, which is in the bird, and increase the egg production. And at the moment I have around 150 birds. Most of them are free ranged basically. So with a normal check, like you need to keep a check on them. Others, there are certain deaths like of mongoose or something attack. So you need to take care of them like their own children. Like you should not think about the end product, which is the egg or the meat basically. Take care of them, and the byproduct wherein yes, the returns will automatically flow in.
It also has a very good colony of bees.
Good day, friends. I'm Lillian Fernandez. I'm from Corona, and I have a backyard poultry. I started with the scheme that ICR had given 9+1, or was it Grama Shakti? Yeah. So, yeah, I started with that. Very interesting. But I did have a monitor lizard who's still around stealing the eggs. He's underground. I have to block all the burrows. I'm in the process of doing that. As far as feed is concerned, yeah, we give them a mixture of home feed. I do buy commercial feed off and on. My daughters are vet, so she is going into the herbal treatment for birds. I don't know who's her contact, but that lady has visited the farm and told us to grow different types of, like the tulsi, basil, and all these things around that, they keep away disease from farms. So there's a lot of things that you need to grow around. Savio will know about one particular plant which keeps away the cuckoo saw. I got it from Hector. So, let us go very herbal with our farms. And yes, I am enjoying the backyard poultry. We have our eggs. There is a good sale for cockerels, but not in Bardes. People come from Salset and buy. So you can sell a cockerel at 900 rupees a kilo. There is a very good demand, but not on this side of Goa. So that's what I have to share with you all.
South Goa. In the year 2019, I went to fry an egg. And when I broke the egg, there was no yolk. And that time, I had received a phone from my son, a smartphone, and I get, one day previous, I get a message where one boy is sitting with a syringe, two boys are sitting with a syringe, and the chicken is coming online. And one injection, both are giving. And below there was a caption saying that these birds are going to die within 3 weeks. So within 3 weeks, these birds has to be sold. You get the point? That was why this thing was given, injection, to fatten it up in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, how much can you fatten? How much feed are you going to give? So there was no feed. The question was the injection. The feed, the chicken was given injection. So what I did, when I broke the egg, there was no yolk. I stopped. I said, I'll not eat this egg again. I went next Friday, I went to Mafsa, brought 2 hens and 1 cockroach. Well, I asked him, I'll not have these eggs. Unfortunately, third day only, the dog took 1 hen. So that was the first difficult tragedy. So what I said, I didn't give up. So I said, I'll make a small enclosure So I made a 10 by 10 feet. This side. आमचे गांवठी कॉक रेल्ले ओळून वतात कितें वतले गांवठी कोंबडी आमचे उडून वतात अरे सच ए हाई फेंस आई मेड स्टिल इट इज गोइंग आउट सो आई सेड ओके क्या करेगा अभी कुछ तो भी करना है सो व्हाट आई डिड आई 2019 I think happened and 20 that corona came म्हणजे कितें कोत्तलो I was a medical rep whole day I has to be on my motorcycle and to sit at home doing nothing in corona was a big headache for me. So I said I've started this, I'll increase this. कुछ तो भी time pass करने के लिए increase करना पड़ेगा. So what I did, I spent about ₹1 lakh and built up whatever area I had, उसको fence किया ऊपर से नीचे से ऊपर से किया जमीन से आने लगा again problem. These big bandicoots, no, they're coming from below the ground. क्या करेगा? Mongoose coming from under the ground.
Bandicoots and mongoose.
So I said, now mongoose का क्या करने का? Mongoose is daytime, no? So daytime somebody is there. So who करेगा तो भागता है. There's no problem with that. But this rat problem was bandicoots. Big buggers, like a pig it is named. So उनका अब जहाँ पे खोदा ना उसको सीमेंट डालने का put cement there and harden it up. So this is how I started. Now I have now then something I read on the YouTube. Produce eggs. First week you sell to the neighbor in front. Second week you sell to the neighbor behind. Third week you sell it to the next, and fourth week you eat. So this is what I did. Actually I did this. किसी को बोले अरे you want egg? Market that was 150 was there. 80 rupees will live. My feed and I'm not using any feed. All homemade. Everything home. Nothing is. Then I increased my flock till about 50. 50 करने का तो अभी feed का problem आएगा. So I said I'll cook rice. No feed is given raw. Everything is cooked. One thing is definite, that no disease will come. Because everything is killed when you cook. When you boil rice, when you सब कुछ boil किया तो क्या बचेगा क्या? No infection will be inside. Okay. Then I used to make I made a place where I can put fire inside the chicken coop. So that smoke, no mosquito will come. Smoke आया तो mosquito नहीं आया. अभी waste आता है ash. Ash क्या करने का? In the morning get up, scoop it up and put it wherever there is chicken meat. Chicken उसमें डालो. So smell का problem हो गया. In disinfection हो गया. Because it is hot. Because when I put sawdust and cook, sorry, I'm not used to speaking like this. That when you cook with sawdust, no, the fire is there till morning. Till the morning you are getting warm feed to the chicks. कोई problem नहीं. Ash निकालेगा गरम ash जहाँ पे chicken का shit है उसे डालने का. The hens do it afterwards. They spread it to the whole place. So this is how. Problem is of cleaning also, no? कौन किधर फेंकेगा? Have to employ a person to. एक को employ किया बोला I'm not coming. The chicken before seeing it only saying that I'm not coming. Chicken उसका dirty smell आएगा. अब smell नहीं he is not ready to listen. So I can't get help also. So अब मेरे को करने का था. So you won't believe it. Now 2 years I have not cleansed it. It is become so thick because every day ash is there, every day shit is there, every day sawdust is there. So all 3 layers are there. So मेरा काम easy हो गया. Chicken manure किसी को चाहिए मेरे को बोल मैं देता. अभी now I'm going to do a second thing. I'm going to sell chicken manure. What I'll do? Chicoal arpazo, chicoal, sawdust. Take some cow dung, mix it up in equal quantities, and for 1 month or 3 weeks you will not have to water the plants because sawdust will absorb water,
cow dung is the manure, chickol is absorb water. So this is what I plan to do. Once I get some help, I'll do it. So this is what I have done and I'll be doing. Abhi injection ka hai, I have not given a single injection to anyone.
No one is also giving injection. That is a myth actually. The injection cost of the hormone. Those who are getting treatment with hormone, they know the cost. And the farmers is running a farm for profit. So no one is giving the hormone that they are showing in the different media and all, just spreading of false information.
So what I do, I buy chicks from Apsa.
And that yolk-less egg also, it happens. Not only yolk-like eggs, sometimes you will get double yolk also.
Double yolk.
Sometimes you will get blood spot also. But that is all edible. That is no issue. So we get after that blood is no, it is not. It's coming through the oviduct. So while the ovulation is happening, that remnant of tissue is there. The tissue also, black spot is also there. And these all are edible.
And one part I would like to tell all the farmers that I don't give water. Plain water I don't give. What I do, रातचे पै कुळणी हा आणि हा कितें हा पळय तें तातूंत उदक पास करपाचें आनी कोंबयेन दिवपाचें. But one thing you must make sure that the utensil is different than the others.
Cleaning of the waterers, or else you will get that fungus and all in water.
I don't give water. Water एक बार सब धो के दे दिया ना, वो पीता ही नहीं पानी वो. वो पानी पीता ही नहीं है. They don't drink.
You have to give water.
I'm giving this water, no.
You are giving water, na?
Water, but what is water? हंडी में पास करने का, करी का हंडी में पास करने का, सब्जी का हंडी में पास करने का, और उसका सिर्फ स्मेल आना चाहिए. Water से दूसरा है, just smell of that. Waste also is there, but waste is different. Water is edible. So पानी ये देने का. What happens? So since that time, I have to clean the wet utensils because in the night she'll clean and finish the job. So then my chickens are left. So what I do, I kept the cleaning in the morning, pass karne ka, and you won't believe it, there'll be a line with my utensil in my hand, no? With the utensil in my hand, all the queue is there for drinking water. All the hens are coming up behind me, and there's a fight to drink that water.
Water is having some taste now.
Taste, that is why. That is why.
Taste you have added. Now that's why they are.
They are picking up. So this is what I would advise because you must make it a habit. Otherwise, they'll not. Problems also. And eventual problem. Because water is the most important part, I feel, in this poultry farming. But one thing I'd like to ask you, madam, how much of calcium per hen per day?
Per layer, 3%.
3%, I want, what I do, I tell you, I'm not giving calcium. I bring those, Mopsa when you go, they're selling shells, Tishiro, Kuber. Once they have that waste, they have to throw it out. If you tell them, if you buy 100 rupees, Tishiro, you eat the Tishiro, but the shell, what you do, you collect all the garbage that you have to burn. That you have to burn. Put those shells there, light the fire, let it burn. Next morning, you just press it, it breaks. So what you do, I'm not making it powder. I take the hammer and make small pieces. Don't make it powder. And then I throw it. Let the hen, if they want, they'll eat. If they need calcium, they will eat. If they don't need, they will not eat. So otherwise, if I put it in the feed, the hen will compulsorily eat it. And I don't know what happens if there's too much calcium given. I don't know what will happen.
No, one beautiful thing about chicken is that they also know how to balance their own feed.
But
you perceive that if it is required for them, they will take it. Otherwise, they are not going to take it.
No,
they are not going to take excess calcium. But if deficiency is there,
calcium I have mixed in the feed.
No, if it's mixed also, it will be in powder form only.
Yeah.
If in pieces also, if they require, the hens will take it. Others they don't take calcium because it's not like tasty or something. So they confuse it with marble pieces and also it got stuck in the intestine when they require and you don't give. But the excess, usually it does not happen.
It doesn't happen. That's what I'm saying. Because what I do, I just crush the thing, make it small pieces and throw it down. So the hens come and they eat it. So I don't know how much they want, because I don't know how much to give. Because this calcium, kitna hai isme calcium hai, I don't know how much the shell contains. It is crude calcium, but a very rich source of calcium. No, but how much to give? Tablet you can say, okay, 500 milligram de diya. But this thing...
So you are using commercial one, so no problem. Yeah. Sir, you have anything more to tell?
No, finish.
So nice, he is utilizing waste to wealth. You will having this idea also, you should get take home messages.
Because what happens, everything waste, nothing goes waste to the chicken. Fruits, buy any fruit, cook it, the skin and whatever it is. If you give mango shell raw, they'll not eat. Cook it and they'll eat. Because we have plenty of coconuts, mango seeds. Every rainy season you'll find everywhere coconut trees coming up. So what I did, I put this shell in the feed, in the cooking, and then morning you feed it. Orange peels, lemon peels. Who eats? No hen will eat if you give it milk. Cook it, they'll eat it. So this is what is my experience in poultry farm.
Ways to make the backyard poultry.
Must
the feed cost.
I don't use mine is zero budget.
Home based vegetables or
mine is zero budget. I don't spend a single paisa. Only thing I spend on is on petrol. I go up till Kalangot, Kadoli to sell eggs. So I sell them.
Next time you put in our WhatsApp group, people will come and collect from you. And all this, why he is cooking, cooking destroys the anti-nutritional factor. What are the anti-nutritional factor present in these things, what he's telling? That gets destroyed to the minimum level. So the bats automatically take it. That is the rationale, means why cooking is required, and it also destroys the microorganisms.
So this why no antibiotics, nothing.
It's not required. It's not required. Antibiotic is not required.
I didn't have mortality, but then not because of any disease.
No, you have predator attack, na? The predator thing.
So thank you.
Nice to hear you, sir. Long time.
Welcome.
Next time we'll give a session of farmers by farmers. Right?
I'm Jokina Mora. आणि म्हजे शिंगावटी 5 कोंबयो आहा आणि 1 कोंबो आहा इतलेंच आणि पयले म्हजे कडेन 4 आसलेल्यो कोंबयो आणि 1 कोंबो ते 5 वर्सांनी इल्लेले मरून गेले जाणटेपण येवन आनी केन्ना तांकां कितें वखद घालूंक ना वखद घालताले हांव लसूण सुमानाक 1 पावटी आनी 1 पावटी कांदो कातरून आनी कितें म्हजे गंव तांदूळ आनी शीत रांदताले आनी कोडी घालून आनी केन्ना म्हाका टायम आहा तर हांव भाजी हाडून घालतालें तांकां हेजे कॅबेज कॉलीफ्लावराची पानां हांव कामाक वेता डेली बेसिकली केन्ना आसता तेन्ना वेतांनी हाडटा आनी काय ना
No. In cabbage, cauliflower also that is present. That anti-nutritional thing is present. So you should not give all the time regularly much quantity.
No.
That is 6
Now you're making conscious.
No. You know the things.
I won't believe it. On Friday I go. Friday there's plenty of cabbage leaves. I bring it for a week.
That is leaves.
Leaves, okay.
The cabbage.
No.
Then no problem for you, sir. We will discuss with you. One session will keep for you. No problem. So let me listen to my other farmers also. Yeah, please tell. Madam, you serially, please introduce yourself and about your farm. We're running short of time also.
This is Tekla D'Souza from Poultry, Aldona. And I would like to share with you all, initially I had from 2013 few birds, around 30, then it increased to around 80, then 120. But now it's decreasing because you all don't have chicks to give us. Because many times I've been calling up at the farm and you all say you all don't have chicks.
Because we're waiting to give you free of cost.
No, initially, before, 1 year back.
1 year.
It wasn't possible, yeah.
Yeah,
and I would like to have just this Vanaraj or Gramapriya because I prefer those birds because I had those earlier with me. And sometimes I have this problem, but I would like to know, in this wheat, it is very dusty and dirty sometimes. So I have to wash it every time when I feed them. Is it okay to wash and give?
Yeah, madam.
It's okay, huh?
It's like how we are washing and cleaning also, na?
Yeah.
Anything dust or anything there. It's actually better if you
Okay.
give good thing to them.
And secondly, I would like to know from you all whether you all can provide some seedlings or some seeds for this herbal
Seeds.
herbs.
Yeah. That,
so that we can grow them, because it's not available easily.
luckily, our seeds ICR, like Indian Council of Agriculture Research. So horticulture department is there.
Okay.
Agronomy is also there. So you can get some farmers who go whenever we are having stock.
No, I can go there and pick up. But do they have these herbal ones?
Yeah, Chekurman is moringa. Moringa so you can get from.
Yeah, that I have.
Specific things you can get. We have
Tulsi and moringa I have, and but this. What about this other plants? Basil, parsley.
You please get in contact with our group also. You can come call them Narayan.
Okay.
So you can come that day whenever it's available. He will inform you.
Yeah, sure. And I would like to know regarding this. I don't give any antibiotics, just this vitamins.
No need to give.
Yeah, no, I'm just mentioning it, and I would like to know regarding this. Right now, no, I have a cockerel who is having difficulty in walking. I had picked up from you all only earlier. So far, all my chicks are okay. I had picked up 20 chicks from you all. So far, all are fine. But only this, just 2 days back, I've dipped his feet in potassium in warm water, but I will have to see today now when I go back. It is eating, only one.
So it is not infectious.
No,
No fever.
and I've kept it away from the others. So I would like to know whether there is any other problem with it, because it is eating. It doesn't have any swelling as such under the feet, but just slight swelling.
No, so nothing serious. I think it's not serious, and maybe deficiency and all, but better to see a vet.
Okay.
So that will be you will get. But I think some nutritional deficiency or some problem in the leg. You have to see the
Okay.
joints and all.
Okay, fine. And I wanted to also know whether we have a vet here somewhere close by, because it becomes very difficult, to contact any
Mr.
vets.
Aniket is there, na? He will help you.
Okay, I can take his number.
The one with cap.
Okay, yeah, I can take the number from
Help
him.
you to connect with the vet. Otherwise, madam is there, na? His daughter is also.
Yeah.
She's busy with
But
WBS.
Okay.
Surgery.
She's doing surgeries and all.
Madam, please call Aniket and ask him to introduce himself. Let people.
Yeah, sure. That would be very nice of him to do that. Thank you so much, one and all.
म्हजें नांव अनिकेत मांद्रेकर हांव वेटनरी असिस्टंट अल्दोना चडशे जाण आसतले तुमकां केन्ना अशें बर्ड्सांचे बी कितें एंटीबायोटिक्स बी कितें मेरिक्विन बी आमचे कडेन आसा अवेलेबल आनी कितें क्वेरी आसा जाल्यार सांगपाचें आमी मॅडमीक हें करता कॉल करून बी सांगता
वॅक्सीन
वॅक्सीन जाय जाल्यार चडशे ऑर्डर मागोवची पडटा आमकां म्हणजे कितें आसता तो डोस एक 100-200 बी असो आसता वांगडात आनी मागीर कितें जाता वांगडात यूज करूंक जाय तो मागीर पाड जाता जाल्यार तो कोणाक एक 2-4 जाण कितें वांगडात ते दिसा करतले जाल्यार ते दिसा मागूं येता मागीर
तुमकां येवन दिवचें पडटलें न्ही
हय ते दिवं येता मागीर
तुमी येवंक शकता
हय
माय नेम इज कॅथरीन फर्नांडीस पयले म्हजेशेन 30 आहले कोंब्यो आतां सद्या 8 आसा दे युजली दे फील स्लीपी एंड मोस्ट ऑफ देम जस्ट डाय दॅट इज वॉट आय फेस मोस्टली
Mostly means chicks or big ones?
Big ones also.
Where you get from which source you buy?
We had
from them.
We had got from y'all only. We had got 15.
From you all means what?
Yeah, means
from our
Iker we had got 15. Previously we had got from like our relatives only or from the market from Aksa.
Because you all what you do na, purchase something from here, something from there, keeping all together. So they all transmit diseases. Because if we give vaccine that bad, already having the vaccine means what you think. This is the attenuated microorganism only. So when they get the chance also, they are vaccinated and the other infected you mix. That is not advisable. At least you should keep in quarantine some days outside and all.
Whenever we are purchasing any new bird, make sure that it is vaccinated. Otherwise, what happens when you are introducing that new bird to your flock of birds? So it may transmit new diseases to them.
Actually, even I am new to this, so I wanted to know like
Okay.
I have a question regarding this vaccines. You all can put up on WhatsApp, like what is the, from the one day old chick till the...
My name is Abetano Nazir. I have about 22 hens, 2 roosters, then about 1.5 months old, 11 chicks, and 37 3-week-old. I never vaccinate my chickens. I've never vaccinated. Because I don't get buy chickens. I buy eggs, incubate them. So I've never vaccinated. And I have had no problem.
That is good.
The only thing is that some of my chickens have lost their feathers. I don't know why, what's the reason. Very bad.
Feathers. They're pecking each other? They're pulling each other feather?
Yeah, sometimes it is.
Are you giving salt in the feed?
No, I don't give salt.
You add little bit salt also in the feed? And
We give
in
boiled
night
rice in the evening, and in the morning we give grain.
A little bit salt you have to put, and in the night you have to put some red light, and you make sure that they are not pecking each other. Or else you have to slightly de-beak them. The beaks should be trimmed. If they are pulling each other's feather, their beak will little, not cut, trimming, just trimming. सर वो जनरली चीक में करते हैं एडल्ट में अगर प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है तो भेड़ वैसे पेक कर रहे हैं.
I am Marcus Fernandez. I have 5 female and 1 male, and I feed them cabbage and some coriander paste, and cut them in pieces, and they eat. And they give me some eggs, not every day, but alternate days or sometimes. And they are well in health.
I've got just 9 birds. One is a cock and 8 are hens. They're small, only 2 are laying eggs. I feed them mainly wheat and some leaves. That's all, no problem for such.
Yeah. Kirinda Musculus. I'm a backyard gardener and poultry. I have around 7 chicks and I provide them home food, whatever is waste, or I find wheat and ragi also.
Ragi also you are giving, madam. Good, good.
I'm Sarah Vaz, I'm from Corona. We are having around 12 to 13 ducks, but I don't know the name of how he mentioned the name of ducks. They are black in
That
color.
breed, because I have given you a brochure.
I didn't get that
today you
one.
read that and you identify how your duck looks. So
I didn't get the brochure.
You have to tell. Oh, you have not get. Madam, you give here.
Yeah, thank you.
Give it for you, Dick.
She got 2 now. Give it back.
I don't have ducks. So that's why.
So she has to tell us the breed. Next meeting she will tell which breed. This is homework for you, madam.
Next meeting, yeah. And now they have started laying eggs also, so but we don't know the price, like the price what they sell.
You can ask this sir and you can communicate with him for
Lilian will
marketing.
tell me. Yes, the price of ducks.
Hi, I'm Blossom Rosario and I'm pretty new to poultry farming. Recently bought 5 hens. Initially I had 1 cockerel and 2 hens, and they would lay on a daily basis from the day we literally got them. Then we bought a second bunch of 3 hens which are still not laying at the moment. And I feed them dry grain, some fermented grain, beans, some cooked food, fish innards, all of that, and dried eggshells powder mixed with their feed. And the thing is, one of my hens, the egg laying one from the first batch, just died 2 days ago. She was looking pretty weak and really small. She went really small, and she just ended up sitting down for a couple of days, and the rooster would peck on. I don't know what was going on, and she just died 2 days back. We didn't know how to help her. I don't know what to do. So.
No, you can, whenever sickness first happens, if you notice something abnormality, when you are with the rooster, with the flock, you will notice something is not normal. So you can immediately call, consult if something happened, or you put in a group, someone will help you, or you show the doctor.
I didn't know of anything like this, so I didn't know where to go, what to do. So
you have to go to it, like we go to doctors now. So you have to animals, veterinary doctors, veterinarians are there. So you have to consult or come in the dispensary also. You have a Mappusa dispensary, Dr. Yogesh Naik is there. Aniket is there, he will help you.
Now I know.
So you have to connect when you are having pets or all kinds of birds. Now we have to be responsible also.
My name is Sachin Pamekar, and basically my brother had started this. Means we were into dairy farming, but we were having 30 plus cows. So after that we started getting this fodder and labor problem. So now we have decided to shift to poultry farming, and we also have a feed store in Mapsa. Recently we have started with poultry section also. Yeah, thank you.
So you can
Near Alankar Theatre, behind the Alankar Theatre, Param Animal Feeds. I will send location on this group.
please tell about different feed. Rate.
Rates exactly I don't know. It's around from 1,700 to 1,900. It comes for starter, finisher, and layer. And for boilers there is separate.
But why don't you start concrete?
Yeah, that also we bring, but we have to give order because it doesn't go that fast.
So are you in GEM? आप GEM में है?
What?
Government e-marketplace is there. मैं suppose
No.
from you. We have to go to the GEM. So
Okay.
that you come in GEM.
Okay.
So that when we put some our requirement, you can take that.
Okay.
Yeah, more or less. We used to have lots before, like around 50, 60. Then like they started getting this thing, like they should just sleep and they should pass out. So like we didn't know anything about vaccines, nothing. I'm also kind of new to all of this. So can I know like when is the right time to give them vaccination or what age?
Vaccination schedule we have written in the folder that you have, I think.
I will scan this and put this on the group.
Yeah.
I'll scan and put this on the group.
So you are, any of you is in our old group, coastal poultry farming?
Yeah, I'm there.
You are also John there. So there also we shared lot of information. John, you can share.
I also joined that coastal farming, coastal poultry farming group. That also lot of information.
We used to give. We'll add you in that group also. And John, if you have, you share all these things.
Okay, that's it.
म्हजें नांव मार्टीन जुरोज गोमेस आरानोयचो. म्हजे लागीं 50 कोंबी आसलेल्यो ओल्ड गोवांतान हाडिल्ल्यो. तातूंतल्यो 10 जाण मेल्योत. म्हणून ते कितें दोळे कितें आसता आनी ग्रीन कितें ठट करून रोखडीच मरतात. मागीर हांवें दोतोराचेर गेलो. दोतोरान म्हाका कितें वखद दिलें, तातूंत घातलें मातशें बरें आहात. आनी आमचें कितें मातशें फंक्शन आशिल्लें, आमी दोग नुस्तें कोंबयो भायर गेल्यो, ताका काटानोरान गेल्योत. मागीर तें जालें. मागीर ओल्ड गोवा गेलो हांव. ओल्ड गोवा म्हणूंक लागली त्या फार्मान आमकां तांचें ना 6 म्हयन्यांनी मेवतल्यो. तर दोतोराक फोन केलो, दोतोर फोन घेना. मागीर आमी कितें धाकटो पिलां आमी गांवठी म्हापशे गेले, धाकट्यो कोंबी हाडल्यो, धाकट्यो हाज्यो आनी ते रुवाणीक दवरल्यो. 10 पिलां दवरलीं आला फामांतलीं. तातूंतल्यो 5 आयल्यो. 5 कोंबी आयल्यो. तातूंतल्यो 3 कोंबयो मेल्योत. ती कित्याक लागून म्हणटा डॉक्टर? कित्याक वाय दे आर डायिंग? वॉट प्रॉब्लेम?
Language problem for me. Sir will answer.
I think there is some issue of infection.
Sorry, doctor?
Some infectious disease, no?
Coccidiosis. So you have to give vaccination next time.
For coccidiosis also there is preventive.
वॅक्सिन घालपाक हांवें ऑर्डिनला विचारली. दोतोर ऑर्डिनल म्हणूंक लागलो आमच्या लागीं ना म्हणूंक लागलो. तो हाडचें पडटा म्हणूंक लागलो.
अरेंज करूया रे. आता फुडले फावटी अरेंज करूया. आता ग्रुप केला आमचो न्ही. आता अरेंज करूया आनी सगळे बराबरी घेवया. कित्याक ते डोस दोन चीप येता.
Yeah, that is good.
So all will get together and we'll request doctor's help and we will get it done.
Yeah, तितलेंच ना डॉक्टर. थँक्यू व्हेरी मच.
We are in the end of our interaction program, though some of you hide yourselves. So it's okay. But we think it's a first meet and we will keep on meeting. We have to conduct different training and demonstrations program. Some of you have already attended our trainings program, so they have some knowledge, and we will also request you to share among yourselves whatever information you have. So, and first of all, I would like to thank you so much. You have come in a large number. It's all like our some of our teammates said it is all kursi full. So it shows your interest and all. So you have to keep on your interest and passion, because if you are on the halfway, then it is like poultry farming will take time. It won't come in. Sometimes you just get the chicks, just leave them. You won't get that much profit than the one who is giving their time, their knowledge and acquiring skills through training and demonstrations. So you have to keep update yourselves So we are there to help you. So you confidently can go with us. So the 50 farmers we are taking, we are starting from your taluka only. So we should be thankful to God that we are starting, and we also thank NABARD for funding this project, so that we all 50 farmers will see your progress over the time of 2 years. So that is sufficient time. So today we first see you, and we have taken already all your data also we will write, and whatever is missing we'll see, means what is the present status of yours in with respect to backyard poultry farming, then how you keep on progressing over 2 years, and what is the progress of different farmers. So we will say that, and then once again I thank you all for coming and interacting nicely, and those who don't interact or don't say anything, next time you will also be ready to say something to us. We would love to hear from you. And most importantly, we would thank Vithalji for providing a nice place for us to interact, because otherwise in the hot sun we will be somewhere sitting. And there's also a pair of birds there, I see them, the animals. It's very nice. So, and I also thank our Dr. Siris Narnavar sir, our section in charge, veterinary pathologist, and sir also gave some insights on how to prevent disease and all. And again, our farmer who shared her journey, Mrs. Eliza. We're so grateful, Eliza, to you. And again, I'm telling, so what do I expect from you is that you all prosper, you all grow. So that will be very peaceful and our satisfaction. So most importantly, I thank Aniket also. Whenever I call him, he's always available. And whenever we tell some farmer is facing that problem, I am not coming there. So I cannot help also directly. It's not possible to go to each farmer, na? He's always there to helpful. So you all should be thankful and grateful to him. Yes. So I thank all of you, and my wife is also, these two boys, Narayan Gawas, he's from Sateri, and Siddesh, he is from here, from this area, Bades. So they have arranged, they have all in contact with you. They're arranging everything and from bit to scratch. So I'm very thankful to you both also. Continue to support our farmers, so you will also get satisfaction. So, and we thank also our videographer, Bhaiya. So he is taking all the pictures and all. If I fail to thank anyone also, I'm still thankful to you all. And once again, we all thank to God for conducting such a beautiful program. I'm so happy to meet you all, new faces. So God bless all.